Uh, We mentioned to you yesterday, we have Honorable Minister, and you have seen what the inaugural function and the exhibition in the morning. So we would request Honorable Minister to give his remarks on what we planned.
सबको नमस्कार, good morning. As you know, today we have launched this Global DPI Summit, and the Global DPI Summit is essentially part of the G20 agenda under India's presidency, where more and more countries of the Global South and the LMICs that have for many, many decades been excluded from the power of digitalization can take inspiration from, learn from India's own transformation in the last 9 years through the power of technology. And our Honorable Prime Minister has made it clear that India's technology capabilities, the India stack, can be made available to any country that is interested in joining this accelerated digitalization trend that is evident in the recent years. Before this global DPI conversation and narrative, any conversation of digitalization globally was a conversation about haves and have-nots. That some countries in the West, that technology and digitalization was the purview, if you want to call it, of advanced developing nations. And then any conversation of digitalization was also accompanied by a corresponding narrative of exclusion. That digital and tech meant the poor got excluded and the rich benefited from the technology. This is from a country point of view. However, after 2015, after when Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji launched Digital India, his main objective, his main goal, his primary goal was technology will be deployed in India to transform the lives of citizens. That was our primary goal, his primary goal, to transform and improve governance and democracy, expand the digital economy, expand entrepreneurship opportunities, and transform India from being a consumer of technology to a producer of technology. ये तीन मुद्दे थे, ये तीन उनके विजन थे 2015 में जब उन्होंने डिजिटल इंडिया को लॉन्च किया. और उस इंडिया को मैंने आज सुबह कहा कि आप डीपीआई के बारे में जानना चाहते हैं, उनका इम्पैक्ट के बारे में मालूम करना चाहते हैं, तो इंडिया को केस स्टडी लीजिए, इंडिया का केस स्टडी कीजिए आप. क्योंकि 2014 से पहले भारत का जो नैरेटिव था, और ये बहुत पहले लेट 80s में एक यहाँ के प्रधानमंत्री ने कहा भी फॉर्मली कि 100 रुपए जो निकलते हैं दिल्ली से हमारे गरीब के नाम, 85 रुपए बीच में मिसिंग हो जाते हैं और 15 रुपए पहुंचते हैं. ये हमारे डेमोक्रेसी और हमारे गवर्नेंस के बारे में एक नैरेटिव 6.5 डेकेड में एक तरह से एंट्रेंच हुआ था, एम्बेड हुआ था. 2015 के बाद प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने जेडीवाई, डीबीटी, टेक्नोलॉजी, इंडिया स्टैक, यूपीआई के द्वारा उस नैरेटिव को 180 डिग्रीज में बदलकर आज भारत एक केस स्टडी बन गया है कि how India is a pre-eminent country in deploying technology for the benefit of its people. और उसके साथ साथ मैंने आज कहा भी 15 देश आए हैं, आज 3 ने एमओयू किए हैं, और मैं आज 3 कंट्रीज ने एमओयू किए हैं सुबह. और मेरा पूरा यकीन है कि आने वाले दिनों में और महीनों में काफ़ी सारे ऐसे देश भारत के साथ एमओयू करके उनके सरकार में उनके लोगों के लिए भी टेक्नोलॉजी के हित और टेक्नोलॉजी के बेनिफिट पहुंचाएंगे. मैंने एक और बेनिफिट उनके सामने रखा कि डीपीआई का एक और बेनिफिट यह है, कैटालिटिक इफेक्ट यह है कि उनके देश में जैसे भारत के देश में भी एक इनोवेशन इकोसिस्टम खड़ा हुआ है। आप जानते ही हैं कि यूपीआई ऐसा एक वर्ल्ड क्लास फिनटेक इकोसिस्टम का सेंटर हो गया है कि दुनिया के सबसे तेजी से फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फिनटेक इनोवेशन इकोसिस्टम and digital payments ecosystem is today in India with over 9 billion transactions per month being done on the UPI. And in the end, I concluded, or in the conversation, I said that DPIs, as India has shown and Prime Minister Narendra Modi has shown, is the future of digital government for India and for the world. And India will work steadfastly with all countries, small or medium, who want to embrace the power of digitalization to improve the lives of their people. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Any questions?
questions?
Yeah.
So that one future alliance.
Hanji.
So how exactly it works? Can you elaborate on what it is?
So at the heart of this One Future Alliance is the power of technology to improve people's lives, improve governance in various countries. And the One Future Alliance is an alliance of countries that will work together, take the current open source, customizable stacks that are available, and build, customize, and innovate for the future, for themselves and for the rest of the world. क्योंकि आप जानते ही हैं कि टेक्नोलॉजी के दुनिया में जो आज का टेक्नोलॉजी है वो कल का नहीं होगा, और कल का टेक्नोलॉजी परसों बदलेगा। एआई, लैंग्वेजेस, जैसे काफी सारे देश जो आज आए हैं, 15 कंट्री से ज्यादा लोग आए हैं, दे हैव रियली अंडरस्टूड द पावर ऑफ लैंग्वेज एज भाषिनी हैज शोन टुडे, दैट भाषिनी इज अ पावरफुल वे टू इंक्लूड पीपल टू द पावर ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी एंड इनोवेशन. And many countries are interested in that. So this One Future Alliance is an alliance of like-minded countries who will cooperate, who will work together to not just innovate on the future of DPIs, but also to implement it and create an ecosystem of technology sharing and innovation sharing and ecosystem growth. मैंने कहा, मैंने आई डोंट नो आपने सुना कि नहीं, कि जैसे हम टेक्नोलॉजी के गुड के बारे में बात करते हैं, और ये डीपीआई तो गुड है ही एक, हमने ये कहा कि डीपीआई के इस वन फ्यूचर अलायंस में हम टेक्नोलॉजी, साइबर सिक्योरिटी के इश्यूज पर भी चर्चा कर सकते हैं और एक ग्लोबल प्रोटोकॉल क्रिएट कर सकते हैं. और ये ग्लोबल प्रोटोकॉल इंपॉर्टेंट इसीलिए है कि साइबर सिक्योरिटी की दुनिया में जो परपेट्रेटर ऑफ अ क्राइम है एक ज्यूरिसडिक्शन में, विक्टिम ऑफ क्राइम अलग ज्यूरिसडिक्शन में, और क्राइम कुड बी इन अ थर्ड ज्यूरिसडिक्शन. तो जब तक ये ग्लोबल अंडरस्टैंडिंग और एक ग्लोबल प्रोटोकॉल या ग्लोबल फ्रेमवर्क नहीं बनता है, ये साइबर सिक्योरिटी हम सब के लिए एक बहुत ही एक मुश्किल इश्यू होगा. तो ये वन फ्यूचर अलायंस में इसका भी हम समझते हैं प्रावधान है, इसका भी एक कोऑपरेशन का एक पोटेंशियल है.
So, I had a small.
The three countries that have signed the MOU today are Suriname, Sierra Leone, and Armenia.
And sir, the MOUs are regarding?
The MOUs are regarding a complete comprehensive partnership and cooperation in developing, implementing, customizing, skilling around the DPI ecosystem as it exists today. And like I said, the One Future Alliance envisages that this will be a continuous process of innovation and growth.
So, Secretary, sir, when you were talking, you were talking about, this third meeting will focus on, ministerial declaration will be drafted, right? So, I'm just trying to get a sense of what will be India's push for this declaration. Like
These three priorities which Sir has been talking about. The same thing.
No, if you want the precise wording of it, you'll have to wait for the 14th.
No, that obviously after the ministerial declaration, you can't.
I mean, I appreciate that you want a headline on that, but I certainly don't have the power to give it to you.
No, three priorities we mentioned yesterday. Sir is also talking about security, DPI, and skilling.
those remain the priorities. That is in the agenda, and that is, like I said, it has been welcomed by almost every other multilateral forum, including the Indo-EU TTC, the SCO's ministers meeting. So this is really the future of the world as the world sees it.
So you spoke about LMICs.
Hanji.
What's the sense you're getting from developed nations about India's UPI?
No, look, I certainly, I can't believe that anybody today would oppose this type of an approach towards digitalization for the haves and the have-nots. It is open source driven. It is a partnership driven where no one country or no one entity owns it. It is possible that some companies may have some problem with it because, as you know, technology for many decades were controlled by a few companies. And any platform, any large contract was a lucrative financial contract. And what India through the India stack is achieving, and this partnership of One Future Alliance will achieve, that there is going to be no hegemony on technology. There is going to be no owner. This is open source. This is customizable. What Sierra Leone will implement and their ecosystem will develop may be completely owned by them, completely controlled by them. And so will Suriname, so will India, and so on and so forth. So therefore, there is a transformation in the way the technology ecosystem will develop these type of platforms. It is much more collaborative, much less ownership and profit driven, and much more driven by local needs, customizable. And that's why I said in my speech, it is not one shoe fits all, one platform, one product. It is about base technology, base platform, customized and reimagined by the countries that are adopting it.
Will countries be benefiting monetarily, the ones who are sharing it?
Look, I don't think so. I think there is no monetary intent behind it because I think this is really, since it's open source by its very nature, you can't license it. There is no monetary benefit. But like I said, the economic benefit is when the innovation startups in each of these countries develop and the digital economy grows as a consequence, as India has shown to the world with its fintech ecosystem.
Remittances through UPI will be part of the...
ये एक वन फ्यूचर अलायंस या ब्रॉडली ये एक ऑफशूट हो सकता है. हमारा ये प्रायोरिटी है नहीं आज के दिन में, लेकिन as UPI and the platform gains more and more universal acceptance, using the UPI as a gateway for international money transfer as Singapore, Japan, many countries are showing interest, is certainly a very strong possibility and is certainly something that we would be very open to and we are supporting. हो रहा है ना, एक एक करके हो रहा है. एक दिन में तो पूरा देश का दुनिया का नहीं होगा.
How long are these amounts valid for? Is there any expiration date or?
Look,
they are in perpetual.
I'll tell you, yeah, and look, this is Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji's government. When we sign an MOU, when we take a decision, we ensure that it is implemented and will be done. So, इसमें expiring का तो सवाल है ही नहीं.
So when we say we are approaching like पहले we were digital consumers and now we are digital producers. So how we are looking forward?
No, this is a very good question क्योंकि मेरे लिए तो बड़ा important है कि मैं 30 साल से इस दुनिया में हूँ और आप जानते हैं कि महाराष्ट्र के पहला सेलुलर कंपनी मैंने शुरू किया था, तो पुणे में पूना का मेरा साथ काफ़ी संबंध है और उन दिनों में सब कुछ इंपोर्ट करते थे हम. स्क्रू ड्राइवर और स्क्रू भी इंपोर्ट करते थे. और आज की दुनिया में हम दुनिया के सबसे तेज़ी से 5G रोल आउट कर रहे हैं, 6G की ओर जा रहे हैं, टेक्नोलॉजी सेमीकंडक्टर चिप्स बना रहे हैं, सेमीकंडक्टर चिप्स डिज़ाइन कर रहे हैं. तो ये बहुत ही एक अलग भारत है ये. और हमारे जो युवा शक्ति का जो पहले पोटेंशियल होता था, आज पोटेंशियल को पूरा प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने रियलाइज कर दिया है. तो हम सेमीकंडक्टर भी बना रहे हैं, 5G नेटवर्क के कंपोनेंट्स भी बना रहे हैं. और जैसे उन्होंने कहा 2015 में, पहले हम कंज्यूमर थे, आज हम प्रोड्यूसर भी हैं और को प्रोड्यूसर भी हैं. जैसे आप देख रहे हैं आज DPI में क्या कि हमारे देश में बनाया गया इंडिया स्टैक हम दुनिया को ऑफर कर रहे हैं. और दुनिया को इसीलिए ऑफर कर रहे हैं कि हम चाहते हैं कि सभी देश को यही बेनिफिट उनका भी देश में हो जो भारत और भारतवासी महसूस कर रहे हैं पिछले 9 साल से. और कुछ? Yes.
Very often in the past, technology and finance were all bundled together. Today, when we are going to LMIC or a developing countries, would we kind of offer this kind of
Good question. And I think one of the things about innovation is that does not require that type of hard financing, like let's say roads, ports, etc., etc. You understand that. But the One Future Alliance is an alliance that will address all of that. Whether it is multilateral agencies that provide the funding, whether it's Government of India that provides the funding. I don't think in this vision that the Honorable Prime Minister has, and indeed the world has, which is digitalizing their future, resources are going to be the constraint. It is imagination, it is innovation, and the desire of each country to also become digitalized. That is going to be the only issue, and that is why we are having the summit today.
Good.
Wrong press conference, but we'll certainly have a conversation later on. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.